Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. We'll talk about common mistake people make when replacing fuses, relays that can cost you quite a bit of money, guys, and waste of time as well. Stay with us, we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW 5 Series generation E60 E61 that you see right here. This is the 5 Series BMW from year 2003 all the way to 2010, guys. And if you have one of those, you have a problem where brake lights do not work. Stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that, which fuses you need to check, and what else you always need to check if brake lights do not work. Also, we'll talk where you can buy cheap parts tools at a good price, quick shipping, even brake lights assemblies or bulbs. That way you do not waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stand till the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have BMW E60 E61, that generation 5 series, we'll be making a video about every possible fuse and relay. Why? To save you time and money. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your fuel pump fuse blows out. What do you need to do? Okay, it takes forever to find where it's located. It's so complicated, you may have even multiple fuses, and all you have to do, come to our channel, search for it, and you'll be able to find that video, watch it, and in less than 2 minutes you replace the fuses, you're back on the road. Something else, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you guys how to fix pretty much anything, engines, transmissions. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you money, guys. We have more than 11,000 videos on our channels that can save you quite a bit of money. Now, if you guys need to buy parts, tools for your BMW or any car, we'll share the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste your money. And if you need to buy cheap fuses, relays, anything for your BMW, links will be shared as well. So let's continue now. So it is super important, guys, to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case, guys, you may put the fuse back together, and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays, guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses, guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses, or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that, guys. But when disconnecting the car battery, guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000, guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So now, if brake lights do not work, guys, we'll demonstrate on a 2008 BMW 5 Series. Okay, what you need to check, which fuses you need to check first. Always check fuses for the brake system, ABS system, brake light switch, guys, as well. So fuses that we will need to check today. We'll be working in 2 fuse boxes. The first one is on the passenger side. Open the glove box. You will need to empty the whole glove box, guys. Behind it you have that rectangular piece, attaches with 2 turning knobs, one on the left, one on the right side. Turn them 90 degrees, remove that cover. Behind it you have a fuse box that looks like this one. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. Here you will need to check, guys, that first fuse, that 50 amp fuse, that's fuse number 1 right here. Then on the bottom row, under every even number fuse, you have a number like 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 that indicates the fuse number, 22 and so forth. So the fuse that we will need to check there, so that's 20, 22, 24, 25, fuse number 25 will need to be checked here. After that, you will need to, guys, okay, go to the trunk, open the trunk on your BMW. You need to remove that cover on the side, pull it out, Once you do that, behind it you have a fuse box that looks like that for the pre-facelifted models. This is for the facelifted models. Here now guys, okay, under every fuse you have a number that makes it really easy to find the fuse that you need, and you will need to check specifically fuse number 66 right here, okay, and fuse number 78. You may have that one, you may not. On the facelifted version will be 66 as well, which will be right here, and fuse number 78. Now, if brake lights still do not work, you will need to guys check brake light switch. Brake light switch, if it's bad, it will not allow the brake lights to work as well, because it registers when you press the brake pedal. This is one of the most common things that goes bad. We have a video on the channel that explains how to test brake light switch on BMW. Check it out for your convenience. Also check, of course, tail lights, brake lights, to make sure bulbs or LED components didn't burn. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.